Hi everyone, my name is Heather Autumn and welcome to my channel. Alright, so first of all, I need to apologize to you guys because I acknowledge that my video game has been a little off, and there's a reason for that. So for the last month, I've been preparing a Christmas gift for myself that I've wanted for 14 years, and it should have happened a lot sooner, but it didn't, and that is in a few hours, I'm gonna be actually going into surgery. So I have a bump that is right here. Maybe you can kind of see it. It's squishy and everything, and I've had MRIs on it and all of this stuff. It's not scary. It's a non-cancerous thing for those of you who are like me and tend to worry. It's called a lipoma, which is basically when fat cells get trapped in the wrong spot and they just continue to grow. Contrary to popular belief, losing weight does not actually fix these. And so it's one thing that has to be surgically removed. And so I've been wanting to get it done for years, and as some of you know, I've been in a really tough marriage, and anytime I went to bring it up, like, hey, I want to get this done, there was always an excuse as to why not, or he'd get super cold and we'd fight, and I'd be like, wow, this is the guy who's supposed to make sure I take my meds on time. And it was just like, I would put it off because I couldn't trust that I was going to be safe. So this is one of those moments where, you know, I've accomplished so much this year. I've gone to tons of places that I was hoping to visit all throughout, you know, my marriage years, and there was always reasons to not. And so I've been making sure to scratch these things off of my list, and this was a big one. It looks tiny, but actually, according to the MRI, it's been growing internally. So it's been pressing on several things. One is my carotid artery, and the other is my jugular. And I also have a displaced muscle, and it's about the size of an apple. This has been a thing, and it's been growing every year that I haven't handled it. So my gift to myself this year is to handle that, get it out, and it's one more step to just me taking care of me. I also have another one on my side, but as my doctor said, one problem at a time. So today I'm handling this. I'm gonna be out of commission. But yeah, so I've been working on that. Lots of doctor visits, lots of follow-up things, and just lots of preparation for this moment. Today is the first day of my vacation, and I'm gonna be going into surgery, and I'm gonna need the rest of the week to recover. So all that being said, what I'm gonna be doing today is not Christmas related, but still a lot of fun. Also, for those of you who I haven't been speaking to or responding to your emails or comments, that's another reason why. I've just been so busy, and it's just because I have like a million things going on, and in a few hours, it's all gonna culminate to this one moment where I'm unconscious and a doctor is cutting into me like some sort of Christmas ham. It'll be great. The good news is though, if you're seeing this video, it means not only did I survive, but I was also well enough to edit this and post it online with proper SEOs and all of that other YouTube stuff that people don't think about. So I survived, I made it. You're seeing this as proof. But for now, I'm gonna show you guys a recipe that is great to make, wonderful to have on hand just for when you're going into surgery. This is an amazing, filling, hearty soup that is gonna be easy to digest and easy to swallow, and I think you'll like it. So today I'm gonna show you how to make a roasted garlic and potato soup. It is so good. I've had it before. I actually made it when my ex had some dental surgery, and he said it was one of the best soups he's had. So I'm going to make this for me, and it's gonna be part of my self-care routine. I wanted to make something filling because my surgery isn't till 2:45, and then they're keeping me overnight. So I'm gonna show you how to make that really quick with the time we have. All right, so the first thing you wanna get started is your garlic. You're gonna want one entire bulb of garlic. What you're gonna do is take off as much of this wrapping or outer layer stuff as you can, and then you're gonna cut the top, pour olive oil on it, and let it bake for around 45 minutes in your oven at 375 degrees. Now, if you're one of those people who likes to have all of your recipes written out, be sure to check the descriptions below because I'm going to be linking this on my blog. The recipe will be all written out step by step so you can create it at home. So while your garlic is cooking, the next thing you want to do is to chop an onion, one onion, and you're going to want to chop 3 to 4 4 russet potatoes. You're gonna skin them first, chop them, boil them, and get them ready so that they're all nice and soft for when you put this into the soup. A lot of this is prep work. It's a fairly easy soup with the exception of the garlic. That's the most time-consuming thing. And most of that is you just sitting around waiting. So I'm gonna prep my other ingredients, and then we're gonna assemble the soup and get it all done and ready to go. All right, so I just got done boiling the potatoes. Those are all ready to go. They're still steaming. So our garlic is about a minute away from being done in the oven, and I'm gonna pull that out and let it cool down a bit before I start taking some of those pieces out and getting ready to build our soup. All right, so the hard part of our soup is pretty much done. The next step, what we're gonna do is melt a 1/4 cup of salted butter in a nice big soup pot. So once your butter is melted, you're gonna add in your onions and let those cook till they're clear and translucent. So once your onions are all nicely cooked, you're gonna add in your flour and cook for 1 more minute. Then the next thing is to add the following ingredients. You wanna add 4 cups of low sodium vegetable broth. Now, if like me, you just grab vegetable broth, that's fine. You just wanna make sure you test it and taste it as you go and make sure it's not too salty. Next is 1 cup milk, a 1/4 cup of heavy cream, and lastly, 1/4 teaspoon of thyme. All right, so you're gonna allow your soup to come to a boil now, and you're gonna lower the temperature after that and allow it to simmer for 2 to 3 minutes, stirring in between. All right, believe it or not, you're almost done. So you're gonna add your potatoes, your roasted garlic, and a 1/2 cup of shredded Parmesan cheese to this. And using an immersion blender or even a regular blender, blend this up into a nice soup consistency. However, if you're using a regular blender, make sure to cool this first or you put it in the blender. Otherwise, you can cause an explosion. Definitely not something you want for Christmas. All right, so sadly I can't try any of this because as the signs all over my apartment say, I'm not allowed to have anything past midnight because they just want to make sure I am good to go for the surgery. So through the power of editing, here's the finished product all ready to serve. So anticipating that I'm probably not interested in talking at this point, I'm gonna close it out here by saying thank you so much for watching. If you try this recipe, please let me know in the comments below. And as always, please check my description because I will have the full recipe linked in my blog. And lastly, if you would like to help my channel in any way, the best thing you can do is like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell because it tells you when a new video is out, and it also lets YouTube know that my videos are interesting and people wanna see them. Thank you again, and I hope you have a wonderful day. If you're going into surgery, best of luck. And if you're coming out of surgery, I hope a speedy recovery. All right, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.